Hey everyone, so today's video is going to be a complete review about ZenBusiness and their LLC formation platform. They're one of the best entity formation platforms out there. I've personally used them myself. And yeah, in this video, we'll go over a bunch of things about, what LLCs are, who needs one, what makes ZenBusiness so good. And I'll actually take you through a screen share of ZenBusiness and show you exactly how to set up an LLC through them. Cool, so first, let's briefly go over what an LLC is. An LLC stands for Limited Liability Company, and it's a pass-through business entity that protects its owners from personal responsibility. Now, I'm not going to get into all the complicated regulations because they vary from state to state, but any entity or individual can be a member of an LLC except for banks and insurance companies. Because they're pass-through entities, LLCs don't pay taxes on their profits directly like a C Corp would. Instead, profits and losses are passed through to the members who then report them on their individual tax returns. The basic process of starting an LLC is first you choose a name, then you have to file articles of organization with the state, and then you have to pay some fees as well as file paperwork and additional fees so that you can obtain an EIN, which is your employer identification number. If you want to make it way easier, you can just use a platform like ZenBusiness. And yeah, later on, I'll show you guys exactly how to do that. The main point of an LLC is that you have limited liability. This means that you and shareholders are not liable for debts and damages, and lenders or creditors can't come after your personal assets if you guys get sued or lose a lot of money. So now, who should form an LLC? Well, it's really good for many types of business owners. The first type of business that should consider becoming an LLC is a business that wants to limit the personal liability of themselves and their partners or investors. Another type of business is one that would want a formal agreement between two or more owners. This is because you're going to be filing articles of organization as well as other documents that will include all the rules of operation so that your partnership or business has something on paper that I can refer to. LLCs are also great for businesses that want to separate its business assets from the personal assets of its owners. This helps out tremendously because once you separate your assets from the business, that's when you can start taking your business income more seriously with tax strategies, financial statements, and other things you wouldn't get from a sole proprietorship. So now what are some other pros of an LLC? Like we already covered, it has limited liability so that the owners and shareholders aren't held legally accountable. You also have a lot more tax advantages because first, you could avoid double taxation that C Corps are subject to, but you can also choose to be classified as an S Corp. And if you do that correctly, you can actually save a ton of money on self-employment taxes. I'd say that if you want to take your business seriously, then it's going to be really important to form at least an LLC. It'll be cheaper to stay as a sole proprietor, but at some point, if you want to really grow your business, then forming that LLC is the first step. Now let's look at some of the cons of an LLC. So first is the cost. Because of fees, it generally costs more to form and maintain an LLC than a sole proprietorship. Some fees are going to include formation fees, annual report fees, franchise taxes, and I know you also have renewal fees and state fees that will depend on where you are in the country. There's also the fact that investors are less likely to put their money into an LLC business versus something like a C Corp. So if you do want to raise capital for your business, then I definitely would recommend look at corporations instead. But yeah, if you guys want to start an LLC and you want like one of the most affordable ways to do it, I highly recommend that you guys go through ZenBusiness because they actually make filing super easy and affordable for small business owners. So after using ZenBusiness myself, I wanted to show you guys some of the features that they have. First, you can actually prepare and file your own business formation documents, which is super useful because you can avoid the need for lawyers or other professionals that can cost extra to do the work for you. Besides that, they also have a ton of other useful features like name availability search, registered agent services, DBA registration, certificates of good standing, operating agreements, annual business reports, getting your business domain name, assessments from certified accountants that can actually help you set up the business for the first year, and so much more. Now, if we look at their pricing options, they have 3 service tiers. The first tier is the starter plan, which is $49 per year, and it includes standard business filing, search tools, phone and email support, access to your documents whenever you need, and you can also get CPA assessment to help determine which type of accounting and bookkeeping is best for your business. Then you have the Pro plan, which has everything the starter plan has, plus expedited filing, banking resolution documents, EIN creation, and their worry-free guarantee. This is the plan that I personally recommend because these are all things that you'll need anyways, and it's just gonna save you a lot of trouble. So yeah, I'd say that this is a good choice for 90% of people out there. And next we have their premium plan. There's all the features from the starter and Pro plan, plus they're gonna help you set up your website, domain name, email address, and they'll rush your filing speed so that you can get everything done and out of the way even faster. This is for a series serious people that want to take off running from the get-go. So yeah, if you want speed and you want, everything done for you, then this is probably going to be the best choice. So now let's go over the pros of ZenBusiness. First of all, starting a business is never cheap, but there are no hidden costs or additional fees with their service. You basically just pick a plan, and the amount that you see at checkout is the amount that you're going to be paying. However, you do want to keep in mind that this is a subscription model, but you can always cancel whenever you want. Other pros include fast auto processing time, they have great customer support, and you get high quality services that are very affordable while giving you the most value for your money. Another pro is that they have over 9,000 reviews on Trustpilot, 86% of which are positive, giving it 4.7 out of 5 stars. So yeah, really good reviews, and that's something I always like to look at. Plus, I really like the fact that they are a public benefit corporation, which basically means that they're more focused on giving back to the community instead of just profit. They're actually providing $5,000 grants each month in 2022 for small business owners, and it doesn't take much to apply, so I'm actually going to drop a link down below if you are interested. They also have really quick turnaround times, and you guys can look at the reviews where a lot of people say that their formation only took a few business days. They also have that worry-free compliance guarantee, which basically means that they will take care of your annual report filing as well as other ongoing LLC maintenance. If you're an entrepreneur, you guys should be busy with tasks that give you the highest ROI. And so yeah, ZenBusiness, they really give you everything you need to create an LLC so that you can instead focus on how you can grow the business. So yeah, to conclude, LLCs are really great, and anyone that wants to step their business to the next level should consider forming one. So now I'm going to take you through a walkthrough of ZenBusiness and show you guys step by step on how you can use their platform to form an LLC today. All right, so I have ZenBusiness pulled up, and I'm going to leave a link down below. You guys can click on that link and it's going to take you to this page. But basically, the first thing you're going to do is enter in your preferred company name. So I'll start doing that right now. Let's say I want to create a business called Charlie Chang Management, and then I'll click start now. So yeah, I've actually gone through this process already and created an actual LLC, but today I'm just going to walk you guys through how their platform works. So it's really cool because they have this cool chat feature that basically guides you through the whole LLC formation process, and it's going to be like you're talking to someone and answering questions. So here, yes, I want to form an LLC. Next, it's going to have me enter in my state. So I'm in California. Cool. So now it says that the company name is available. So they're going to do a more comprehensive check later on. But for now, we should be good. And the next question is, what's your first name? It'll ask you if you have any experience running a business. So I'm going to say lots. And yeah, I really appreciate this because it's sort of like you're talking to a consultant. And compared to many of the other LLC formation services out there, those guide you way less. So yeah, this is really cool. Let's say I don't have any employees. I'll click no. Of course, your choice is going to depend on your business. So let's say that I'm already making money. I'll click on this one. It's going to ask me for my business goals. So let's say I want this to be the next big thing. I'll click on that. It'll have me enter in my industry. So for this one, let's just say I'm doing a management company. So I'll come here and we'll say we'll do social media management. Click send. It's going to ask you about your registered agent. So you guys can actually use them as your registered agent, or you can appoint your own. Let's say I just want to use them as it to save a lot of time. And this is also good for privacy because their information is going to be listed under the company and not yours. It'll ask us if you want an EIN and business documents. So you guys can choose whatever you want. Let's say I just want them to handle it for me. I'll click on this. And based on all the answers that I selected, it's going to recommend a package. So for me, it's going to recommend this package at $199 per year with a $70 California filing fee. It'll tell you the features here, and then you can decide whether or not you want this one. So let's just say I want this one, and I'll click select here. It's going to ask you if you want to do any add-ons. So this is their Money Pro software, and I'm going to say no thanks for now. It'll say if I want to upgrade to rush filing. Let's say I don't care about that right now, so I'll click no thanks. It'll ask if I want to add on online tools. Let's say no thanks for now. And here we're going to be able to review our order. So it's going to have me enter in all my information, my email, my phone number. It'll show you everything that we selected. It'll tell you your total due today. And if that all looks good, we'll click continue to payment. From here on, you're going to be able to enter in your credit card information, create a password, and then of course, place your order. So really simple. I really like their system and how it sort of guides you through. So if you feel like you're a beginner or you don't know where to start, then this is a really, really great way to actually get started in creating your LLC. Anyways, you guys, I'm going to drop the link to ZenBusiness down below in the description. So if you are contemplating creating an LLC, I highly recommend that you check out ZenBusiness as they are one of the most affordable, reliable ways to create an LLC today. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe for more videos just like this. On this channel, we do tons of how-to and guide tutorials. I appreciate your time and I'll see you in the next video.